So at this point, it is halfway through the year. You have had 6 months to get some results. You have had 26 Mondays to start again. So how far have you actually come? Ask yourself this thing, because at the end of the day, if you don't have results halfway through the year, you probably set some intentions, you probably set some New Year's resolutions on December the 31st, and we are now in July. How far have you truly come? When you look at yourself, have you really made progress? Have you really gone forward? Have you regressed multiple times? Have you taken 2 steps forward and then 5 steps back again? Because that's typically what happens to people. And the reason why this happens is because you're constantly seeking motivation. Motivation can only get you started. Until you build a level of discipline and consistency, you're never really going to get very far. You're going to constantly go forwards, backwards, until you truly decide to change. And when you want to actually establish a habit, something that you can truly stick with, that's what a habit is. You've been building all these bad habits. You've constantly snoozed. You've constantly eaten poorly. You've constantly gone backwards. You have developed the habits that are negative. Negative habits are so much easier to develop because you're not actually conscious to them. You're not aware of them. You're not awake to them. So you keep doing it, and then one day you're like, I'm actually finding myself thinking. And the things that I'm thinking about are the things that I want to change. That is you bringing some awareness to the shit that you're doing that isn't working. Motivation will only get you so far. And there are a lot of people out there that are going to give you cheap dopamine hits. And there are a lot of things out there that are going to give you cheap dopamine hits. That's that initial kind of like injection going, yes, I'm pumped, I'm ready to go, or I feel better. And then that just dives straight down and you plummet straight down and you struggle with it. The reason why you're struggling so hard with it is because you don't actually really know your what and your why. You don't really know what you want. You don't think of your higher self. You don't think of like the best version of you. You don't actually know what it is. And I share this with you because at the end of the day, if you want to change, if you really want to actually commit yourself to a process, you have to understand that it's not going to be just like a Monday to Friday thing. It's not going to be, I'm going to do it 5% of the time, 50% of the time, maybe even 70% of the time. You need to go all in. You need to be at least 90% there. This is where you're going to get the most amount of results. It doesn't matter if it's fitness, nutrition. It doesn't matter if it's towards your career or even just maybe towards relationships. Whatever it is, you have to commit to the process for far longer than just 21 days or 66 days or even 3 months. You have to commit to something. It really does take 12 months for a full transformation to take place. So if you want to change and you truly want to see really, really good results, then you got to make sure that you commit yourself to a full process that takes time, because results take time. You're not going to get it right away. And it's okay that they take time. You have to be willing to be patient. So stop seeking all of this like quick fix shit. It is never going to work. And stop looking for motivation every Sunday and Monday. You're only going to get so far, because if you have to start and restart and over again, every Monday you are starting again, every Monday you are trying again, every Monday it is day one. If you're doing that, you're never going to actually see something through, because you just start, but you then have to restart. And the person that has to constantly restart a journey is the person that is spiraling. They're on the rat race. They are going in circles. Someone that's going in circles never gets results because they don't ever see anything forward. You're seeing the same thing over and over and over again. At what point do you just get frustrated? At what point do you go, I'm so fucking sick of this, I need to change? If you want to change, then change yourself. Change your approach, change your method, change you. And when you commit to that change, understand that it's going to come with ups and downs and struggles, and it's not going to be fun all the way. There's going to be good days, but there's mostly going to be bad days. There's mostly going to be hard days. But it's in the hard days and it's in the struggle that so much is built for you. So commit yourself to a long-term process. Set some goals. Make them micro, make them macro. Make them as good as they can be. And then what you need to do is you need to prioritize yourself. Make yourself the best that you can be. Just make time. It doesn't have to be extreme. Make time for yourself, for your mental clarity, for your physicality, for you to nourish your body, make time for those 3 components, and then apply them every single day. As you do this, you're going to improve. Over the course of time, you're going to get better. And that's just how it goes. It doesn't have to be complicated. Make it simple for you so that you can at least start your journey and commit to your journey. And then once you're along the way and you start to see results, let those results really propel you forward. Let those results give you the motivation to continue. That's what results should do, and that's where your motivation should come from. But stop making your Monday the exact same as your Sunday. And stop making yourself have a Monday to Friday diet and then on the weekend, just throw it out the window. You're a 70% person. Just change it. Change you. And when you do this, you're going to change your approach to things. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. So make a move, take action, because you're one decision away from a completely different life.